Do you believe in spooky, unexplainable stuff? Whether you're a true believer or a skeptic, there are some places on our planet that gives you the creeps. Stick around to the end to find out which place you should steer clear of on your next trip to Massachusetts. Let's jump into the top 10 most mysterious places on Earth. And guys, if you like this channel, subscribe to our Patreon in the link below. Starting off at number 10, we have the San Luis Valley. In the enigmatic expanse of Colorado's San Luis Valley, a place where odd occurrences, and as you might expect, UFO sightings are far from rare. An extraordinary event unfolded in 1967. It's a story that still baffles to this day. The tale begins with a horse named Lady who suddenly disappeared without a trace. When her caregiver eventually found her, the scene was beyond belief. Lady lay there, her head stripped down to the bone. The wounds so precise, they defied explanation by any ordinary animal. Yet the strangeness doesn't stop there. The horse's remains were discovered an astonishing 100 feet from where her last footprints were visible. To add to the perplexity, gelatinous green globs have been left on nearby bushes. But here is the bewildering part. Lady's lungs, heart, thyroid, brain, and other vital abdominal organs had all vanished, as if removed with surgical precision. But what's even more confounding is that there was not a single drop of blood to be found on the horse's skin or on the ground. So, a question emerges. Does this mind-boggling account make you question the existence of extraterrestrial things? Do you believe in aliens now? Number 9 on our list is the Devil's Sea. Imagine a place in the Pacific Ocean near Japan called the Devil's Sea or Dragon's Triangle. It's one of the most mysterious spots on Earth, known as vile vortices. I think I pronounced that right. Where strange things happen to weird electromagnetic stuff. Back in the day, the 5th Great Khan of the Mongol Empire lost a whopping 40,000 crew members in this strange triangular area. Even in the 40s and 50s, fishing and military boats mysteriously vanished here. Japan got so concerned that they sent Kalmaru No. 5 to investigate. Guess what? The ship disappeared too. It was found later, but the crew? Nobody knows what happened to them. The Japanese government thought it was too spooky and they said, nope, it's not safe for ships. Back in the 50s. Next, on number 8, Utah has this really bizarre place called the Skinwalker Ranch, where all sorts of weird stuff go down, especially UFO action. Picture this. Back in the spring of 1995, the Sherman family was just minding their own business on the ranch when they spotted an RV parked there. But when they went closer, the RV just lifted off and flew away like it had a mind of its own. That's not all. The Shermans kept seeing these creepy blue spears hovering around their property. And when they got their dog to chase one of these blue orbs, things got crazier. The poor dogs mysteriously got burned up. Like seriously, incinerated. Oh, and there was a dead cow in their field one day. But here's the thing. The cow didn't have any normal signs of trouble. No blood or anything. It just had this bizarre hole cut in its eye. At number 7, in the remote wilderness of Nunavut, Canada, you find the Anuki Lake. This place is known for its spooky folk tales about wood spirits and creepy creatures. But there's something even stranger that happened here. Back in 1930, the whole Inuit village just vanished in thin air. Imagine fur trapper Joe LaBelle going to check on his buddies. And when he got there, poof, everyone was gone. It gets weirder. They didn't take any of their stuff with them. Their huts were still packed with food and belongings, and there was zero sign of a fight or anything. Some folks thought a UFO-like thing flying nearby might be behind it, while others just weren't so sure. Number 6 on our list is the Michigan Triangle, a mysterious area located in the middle of Lake Michigan. It has been a hotspot for unexplained disappearances since 1891. In 1921, the Rosabella ship was found overturned and damaged from a collision, but nobody has ever found what it collided into. The bodies of the 11 crew members was never recovered. In 1937, a captain vanished from his ship after going into a cabin to rest. The weirdest part about this event is that his cabin door was locked from the inside. In 1950, an entire passenger plane reportedly crashed into this part of Lake Michigan, but the complete wreckage was never found. At the time, 2 police officers had seen a strange red light over the lake, which many have believed was a UFO. At number 5, we have the Bright Water Triangle, a 200 square mile area in southeastern Massachusetts that is full of unexplainable activity. Back in 1980, a local police sergeant reportedly saw a 6-foot-tall winged creature roaming the area. Another local was simply walking his dog when he ran into a short, pot-bellied creature unlike anything he'd seen before. Some believe that this weird phenomena occurs due to the mistreatment of the Native Americans who lived there in the late 17th century. But how could that possibly explain all of the UFO sightings that happened there during the 70s? This is also a region that was reportedly used for satanic activities, which included slaughtering calves through the 70s and the 80s. On number 4, we have the Conap Pass. At a height of 16,965 feet, the Conap Pass is a remote section of the India-China border area. Although neither side physically guards this region, they both keep an eye on it, and there have been several UFO sightings. Since UFOs are frequently spotted vanishing into the ground, many people think that there is an underground UFO base somewhere in this area. When a group of pilgrims wanted to visit this mysterious area, they were refused by both the Indian and Chinese border patrols. Local guides say that it's not unusual to come across UFOs in the Conap Pass, and they believe that both countries are on the mystery too. When they bring up the matter with their governments, they're told to keep quiet about it. Without including Area 51, the most iconic location of all, we cannot reasonably make this video. The US government has lied about its interest in aliens and have denied Area 51's existence for decades. But in 2013, the CIA formally admitted its existence. Area 51 is well known for being the location where alien material found after the 1947 crash is kept. But no one is entirely sure what takes place there, and the fact that it's all banned makes us curious to learn what else is there. Is it actually the center of extraterrestrial study, or is it just an Air Force installation? At number 2, we have Lake Superior. The saying Lake Superior never gives up the dead is supposed to apply to the lake. There are about 350 shipwrecks in the lake, and 10,000 people are thought to have perished there. The staff on a ship that has been converted into a museum on the lake is adamant that the vessel is haunted. Unidentified voices and footsteps can be heard throughout the ship, and doors open and close on their own. Even the crew has reported seeing individuals pacing the ship. Even the ghost of a boat that inexplicably vanished has been seen by several boats on the lake, according to some reports, back in 1902. And the final one is Piedmont. A total of 500 people called the police to claim witnessing a UFO between February and April in 1973. Reggie Bone, a high school basketball coach, was skeptical before his squad, and he came upon a flying object when returning from home. They even stopped to get a better look at the hovering object, which was emitting 4 lights downward. A half an hour later, a different resident claimed to have seen the same thing up close to her farm. The fact that so many people saw the same thing makes it look like more than simply a coincidence. Call it mass hysteria if you must. That's all for the 10 most mysterious places in the world. Have you ever visited one of the places on this list? Lived to tell the tale? Let us know about your wacky experiences in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing to our Patreon if you like this channel and want to see more of our videos posted. Comment below. Let us know what's the next video you want to see covered on this channel.